Hey, yo, what's gaming players? It's your boy, Disney Sharpman, back out here on this Madden NFL 21 franchise mode. And we are here with the second game out of four here in this 4 o'clock schedule in week 13 for this season. And in this matchup, we have a division matchup in the NFC West featuring the Los Angeles Rams, coming off a devastating loss in their last game when they lost to the visiting San Francisco 49ers at home. They're looking for a bounce back as they take on their division rival, the Arizona Cardinals, who come in at 3-8, haven't had their best season so far, but they're looking to improve some things. Now, with only 4 games left of the season remaining, the Cardinals, they're currently not in playoff position, but the Rams are. The Rams currently in the playoff standings, they're currently the 6th seed. They're currently the 6th seed in the playoffs, and their current matchup could be against the 3-seeded Green Bay Packers in the first round, but that could change because we still got 4 more weeks left of the season. And we're gonna see how that goes down. But if you have not seen the rest of week 13, make sure to go check it out so you won't miss it. And don't forget to check out the last 12 weeks just in case if you missed those as well. So you won't miss another game for any week just in case. Because every single one of these games are going to be on this playlist for this Madden series as it continues on. So it looks like we are set. So let's head to State Farm Stadium in Arizona because it's time for the second game here in this 4 o'clock schedule. The Rams looking to bounce back after losing off a game-winning field goal in their last game. Cardinals trying to end that losing streak. We're going to find out. Let's go.
Silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow...
And there's the current NFC playoff picture. As you can see, the Rams are currently the 6th seed.
And the Cardinals are set to do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks.
Alright, so the Rams, they're going to kick it off to the Cardinals to begin the game. So we're going to see Tyler Smith and that Cardinal offense to begin it as they are looking to end this long-time 4-game losing streak. And we're underway from Arizona. And this one's not going to be returned, so the Cardinals will begin at the 25-yard line. And here comes Tyler Smith leading his Cardinal team. And those are his stats on the season. He's playing okay, but he's looking to improve. He is looking to improve. And this Cardinal team, they also come off a loss in their last game in Week 12. They fell in overtime, losing to the New England Patriots, and they really want to bounce back from that. On the first play, they handed to Smith, and he only picks up a gain of a yard, getting us to the 26.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Second and 9. Here's Smith, and he's sacked. Michael Brockers gets the sack. And the Cardinals gotta be careful, because Tyler Smith got sacked 4 times in the loss to New England. So they need to be careful. They need to be careful with their quarterback in this one. Tyler Smith in trouble. He's gonna run. And he fumbled. And the Rams pick it up. And just like that, they're gonna take over possession. And leading their team. Number 1, Chris Smooth. And what a game he had against San Francisco. Earlier on in that game, he threw 4 touchdowns. Well, not 4 touchdowns. He threw 4 interceptions early, but we thought that the Rams were going to get blown out in that game. But in the second half, Chris Smooth and his team never gave up. Were able to take the lead in the final stages of that game. But San Francisco ended up winning on a field goal. So let's see how they do on their opening drive. As Williamson loses a yard on the ground early on. A loss of 1 that time. And Williamson was even talking about getting involved in this game. That's not a way to start if you're trying to get involved. And Williamson again. And this time, he'll go down right at the 35. So he didn't get anything that time. Third and 11. The Cardinals looking for a stop. Smooth. Oh, and Carroll could not hold on to that one. And that pass was kind of thrown into coverage, but luckily Carroll was able to at least try to catch it. But instead the Rams, they go 3 and out, but they're currently in field goal range, so Sloman's gonna be on for a field goal. And Sloman's kick is good. And with that, he puts the Rams up 3-0.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it down from deep. Nice little tester for him to begin things on. I think he was looking for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's going to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And Christian Kirk, he's not going to return this one, and this one's going to be a touchback.
So the Cardinals offense back on the field here for their second drive of the game. And last time they clocked it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
So now the Cardinals are back out there after fumbling the football on their opening drive of the game. And you know that they don't want that to happen again. So they're going to have to change game plans. And J.J. Smith on the ground. And J.J. Smith, on the first play, he's off to the races. He scored a Cardinal touchdown. How about that?
With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead.
What a quick answer after giving up a field goal after turning the ball over.
75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? Doesn't just mean that the defense
So CJ O'Quinn for the extra point, and he's got it. And the Cardinals up 7-3. I don't think that's what the Rams were expecting, but I mean they allowed the run for a touchdown. And Robert Woods, he's not gonna return this one. This one's gonna be a touchback.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December. We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking.
And now the Rams out there for their next possession. And here's Williamson. And he'll go down right at the 31-yard line. And you see his stats after San Francisco, and he didn't run that well, but we're hoping that he could improve.
So what he's doing now is lobbying the offensive coordinator all week long. Hey, how about a few more touches? He's one big game away from maybe leading the league.
Second and 4.
Smooth looking to throw. An open receiver is A.J. Carroll for first down. A gain of 5 yards that time.
Good enough for the first down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket.
And here's a toss. Williamson. And he'll go down at the 38 for a gain of a yard.
Coverage in the secondary, I think you're exactly right. It wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy and sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Back to throw.
Smooth on the screen pass. He finds Williamson.
And a 5-yard gain.
And a 5-yard gain gets it to the 42. Now it's third down.
Break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down. They'll look to throw here.
Smooth on third down. Gets hit, and it's knocked away.
Incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage. Able to knock that one away.
So the Rams, they go 3 and out, so they're going to punt it away.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines.
And this one will go toward the sideline inside the 20 to the 19.
Side judge calls it at the 19-yard.
And here's Tyler Smith and the Cardinal offense.
Arizona now. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go in the last one.
And here's Smith again. And this time they bring him down at the 21. Good thing the Rams did not want to allow another big play.
And we'll see how determined they are. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. They'll look to throw.
Here's Smith looking, and he's going to run with it. And he'll go down at the 32. First down, Arizona.
He keeps it himself for a run and a first down.
Recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second
Nice running there by Tyler Smith. And here's J.J. Smith. And he'll go down, getting us to the 39-yard line.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
2nd and 3 now for Arizona. But that's going to have to wait as the first quarter comes to a close. So now we're set to start the second quarter now. 7-3 Arizona. They got a 2nd and 3. And here's Smith. And he'll go down, getting us to the 41. That brings up a 3rd down and 1 after a gain of 2. So 3rd and 1 here for Arizona. 3rd and 1. Smith looking for somebody. He's going to fire right side, and it's knocked away as he was trying to go to Hopkins. And this one's sent away. And this one's not going to be returned, as this one's going to be a touchback.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now.
So the Rams take over 1st and 10. Here's Williamson, a toss right. And he'll go down right at the 20 that time.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Here's Williamson. And Williamson with open space. And he'll go down, getting us to the 39.
19 yards to pick up there.
A gain of 19 on a 1st down.
Obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that could be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 after that run by Williamson. And Williamson again. And this time he'll go down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of 6.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Smooth, looking. And that's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his team.
Oh man, I don't know if that was Chris Smooth's fault, was it the receivers? I have no clue, but the Rams, they turn it over. A gain of 3 on that carry by J.J. Smith. It's 2nd and 7 now. Here's Smith again. And he'll pick up a gain of 2. Gain is to 39.
Notice scouting report on him is that he didn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Smith. And he's going to connect with J.J. Smith. And he'll go down with a first down for Arizona as that brings this to the 2-minute warning.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. They'll have stats and scores from around the NFL.
And Tyler Smith with nowhere to go, he's sacked. Aaron Donald, he gets the sack that time.
Aaron Donald gets the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go for his progressions, find someone to get rid of football before he knew it, he was on his back.
So it just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So 2nd and 21 after the sack of Smith.
It's 2nd and 21.
Smith, and he goes down again. Micah Kaiser with the sack.
Micah Kaiser, he's the one that drops him this go around. That pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out, you see, and get it clear that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. You change the blocking schemes. Maybe you're in max protection. The biggest one is maybe bring your running back in to try to keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
3rd and 29, and Smith, and not much there. He's not even gonna get near.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
But they got off the field on 3rd down. Excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments that are usually only at halftime, but the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well.
And this one's not gonna be returned by Carroll, so this one's gonna be a touchback.
That gets all the way to the end zone for a touchback. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press, you'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit.
Move on the screen pass. He finds Williamson. And Williamson now with some running room. And down he goes, getting this to the 48-yard line.
Across midfield. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Smooth, and he goes down.
And down he goes. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Smooth. And he's gonna find A.J. Carroll. And they'll bring him down right at the 43-yard line.
Half a timeout call. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
And Smooth finds Tyler Higbee quickly. And the Rams get... And just like that, they got in the field goal range. What smartness by the Rams. So now Sloman on for the field goal to make it a 1-point game into the halftime. And it's good. So it's a 7-6 ball game at halftime.
Scored 7-6 in a tough-fought first down. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. We're starting to get near the home stretch of this NFL season. It's week 13, so let's get an update on what's going on.
Up next, we're going to be in Lambeau as the Packers looking to go to 10-2 as they face another team in playoff contention, the Philadelphia Eagles. And then finally, the 4 o'clock schedule ends at the new SoFi Stadium. The Patriots, who ended their long-time losing streak, they're looking to make it 2 wins in a row against the Chargers.
Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, our game has been a defensive struggle. Which offense to break through in the second half? Find out? Let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
Now, this first half for both teams was okay. A lot of good things happening, especially that long run by J.J. Smith, putting the Cardinals in front, and they're still in front to start the third. But the Rams, they're gonna get the ball first to start quarter number 3.
The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play.
And Woods is not gonna return this one. This one's gonna be a touchback.
In the end zone for a touchback. LA set to take over again on offense. And Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
And here's Williamson. And the Cardinals defense was ready for him. Tackled him at the 26. Second and 9 here. Smooth. Finding Williamson. And that only gained a yard. I don't know what happened there offensively. They just wasn't ready to block. And now it's 3rd and 8. And going 3 and out is not a way to start the second half. And Smooth finds Williamson this time as they call the screen once more. And they pick up a first down. A gain of 16 that time.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller since the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. They worked very well there for a first down.
Smooth looking. An open receiver is A.J. Carroll. And he'll go down at the 36-yard line. First down, LA. A gain of 22 on that one.
This is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off. But a nice game there for a first down.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 36.
And here's Williamson. And Andre Williamson now with some room. He's got a Ram touchdown.
A great play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
On the sideline, difference on the field.
And Smooth on the 2-point try. And I don't think he got there. And he didn't.
That's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like
So it's only a 5-point game now.
that tells you you're getting it done. I thought we're going to see more and more of this continue to flow into the NFL game, and that is the quarterback run game. Not successful here going for 2, but it's not something that people shy away from totally anymore either.
In particular, do you think more so around the goal line?
I think so. Anytime you're short yardage, anytime
And this one's not going to be returned. And this one's going to be a touchback. As Arizona set to begin their next drive. Led by Tyler Smith.
Out comes his field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection is struggle.
And normally what you get is renewed determination. And when the big guy gets hit, that usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this happen anymore. They take it personally. He's not supposed to be on the ground. That hasn't been the case so far in this game.
And here's J.J. Smith. down at the 24-yard line for a loss of a yard.
Keep him off the ground now going forward. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Another big play there by Aaron Donald, the NFL's Defensive Player of the Year in 2017 and 18. We know he can rush the passer. He's also dominating the run game. The quickness for a man his size often defeats the offensive lineman trying to block it.
2nd and 11.
Here's Tyler Smith looking to throw. Looking deep for Hopkins, and he's got it.
Inside the 35.
And he'll go down, getting this to the 31. A gain of 45.
You need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
And here's Smith breaking a couple of tackles there.
A gain of 4 on 1st and
And he picks up a gain of 4, gets it to the 26.
Variety and being able to hit people with the running and pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. They're not getting through it, or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU.
And Smith looking to get away, and he's sacked. Micah Kaiser gets the sack.
Coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. That's number 4. Same number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed
And the Cardinals, unfortunately for them, they're in trouble. As that's the 4th sack they've given up in this game. As pressure to Smith is to him again, but this time he runs, and he's got a first down.
Conversion. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job seeing he got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slap and protect himself. But he
And
chose
here's
to
Smith,
over personal protection.
and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 7.
First down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Boy, what would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
2nd and 3.
And Smith trying to get away, and he's sacked. Leonard Floyd, he gets the sack.
8 sacks for him on the season.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of
Tyler Smith, he is trying to find somewhere to run. He realizes the open space is there, but the defense keeps coming at him.
eating them alive.
Now play number 7.
His offensive line has been struggling trying to protect him.
Looking to throw.
And Tyler Smith is going to find J.J. Smith on the screen pass.
Able to get this down
And he'll go down, getting this to the 13.
before he's out of bounds. But he did get 7 out of that.
But nowhere near the first down marker that time. And that's going to do it for the third quarter.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert.
So now we're in the fourth quarter, and it looks like the Cardinals have changed their minds. They're not going to go for a field goal because I don't think that's going to do anything, so they're going to go for it. Smith, and he finds his receiver complete, but nowhere near the first down marker. Wow. So that is just disappointing for Tyler Smith and his guys. They go for it. You have an open receiver, but he's not even near the first down marker. Wow. And here's Williamson. And he'll go down. Getting this right at the 14.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Smooth, looking to throw, and he's going to get rid of this one. After the pressure was coming at him.
The good signal calls will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last run, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Smooth on third down, and he finds Williamson on the screen pass. And I believe he's got a first down, and yes, he's got it.
It's a gain of 11 and a first down LA. A much better effort we're seeing from him under center this week versus last week when he threw 4 picks.
He has thrown the one in this game, but you're right. When you cut it down from 4 the previous week, it really something.
And here's Williamson. And this time he picks up a gain of 9. Second and 1.
Stay focused on the task.
He's got him in the driver's seat here in the fourth quarter. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Smooth pressure coming at him. He's gonna run with it. And he'll slide down at the 44 for first. A gain of 11.
Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
First and 10. Smooth and wide open is AJ Carroll. First down LA. The Cardinals are just leaving people wide open. There's just no way that you can win if you're leaving people wide open like that. There is just no way that you win.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's first and 10 at the 41. Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw.
Smooth. Getting in the pocket again as he runs. But he fumbled. And the Cardinals pick it up. It looked like Smooth was trying to slide, but Hakeem Higgins got the tackle, and then all of a sudden, the ball ends up loose. And here's Smith. And he'll go down, getting this to the 35.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run bullets and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play.
And here's Tyler Smith finding a open J.J. Smith left side. And he'll go down right at the 42. First down, Arizona.
Those defenses certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there for the offense. They're hoping that was something they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
And Smith, he's sacked. Aaron Donald picks up the sack that time. And that brings this one to the 2-minute warning.
Down to the final 2 minutes, and we got a one-score game. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now, a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire.
Smith looking to throw. He's gonna run. And he'll go down, getting this to midfield. And it looks like the Cardinals now, they're gonna go fast now.
One thing that makes him so tough in these 2-minute drills, you got to take into consideration he's mobile.
And that's a big plus for him, but he also has
Smith looking downfield, end zone, and it's incomplete. That would have been a huge play if Smith could have connected, but now it's fourth down, and they're gonna have to get this. They're gonna have to go for it. Smith throwing, and that is caught. J.J. Smith. Smith, look at Enzo. Caught. Hopkins, touchdown. What? Tyler Smith. Unbelievable. DeAndre Hopkins gives the Cardinals the lead.
Reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
So now an extra point doesn't help much. They're trying to go for two to make the difference. A field goal, they can lead it by 3.
And Smith, he's going to run for the 2-point try, and he doesn't get there. So it's only a 1-point game. So now all the Cardinals need to do now is trust that defense. Because they do not want to be like the Rams and lose in a heartbreaker. But let's see what happens. The Rams still got 47 seconds. Chris Smooth coming out there.
So all eyes on this Rams offense. Down by 1. The time, a huge factor. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score.
Smooth play faking, looking, and he's sacked. Brandon McGrady gets the sack, and that's going to have to force the Rams to use a timeout.
With 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
Oh my goodness, that is not the way
Imagine the pass
to start this possession.
here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He looked to throw.
Smooth, and look who's open. Cooper Kupp downfield. And he'll go down at the 26-yard line. What? How could the Cardinals give that up? How could the Cardinals give that up? Oh my goodness. This is not a way to give up. Oh my gosh. Wow. The Cardinals did not need to give up that. Oh my gosh. They needed to play some great defense. And Chris Smooth finding Cooper Kupp downfield. And the Rams, they're going to let it go to the last few seconds of the game. Wow. Wow. So it's all on Sloman to win the game for the Rams. And the Cardinals, they're going to use their timeout. Man, what a turn of events here in Arizona. The Cardinals believe that they have the game in hand, but instead, the Rams with a chance to win the game. Sloman, this is for the win. And Sloman puts it in. And the LA Rams win off a game-winning field goal. They return the favor to the Cardinals this time. The Rams had lost in a heartbreaker at home, and they returned the favor to the Arizona Cardinals.
So for the Rams, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to New England to take on the Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, it's another week with more questions than answers as they fall to 3-9. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. I'm Brandon Gunn, certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Yo, you guys, that is the second time we have had a game-winning field goal for this week. And it all came with this play right here. The Rams were in their own territory. The Cardinals, all they needed to do was to get a stop defensively And then this happens. Chris Smooth looking to throw. And then as soon as he sees, I'm talking about as soon as he sees, look who's open. Cooper Kupp is open. Like, what? Why did the Cardinals leave him wide open? And then as soon as Cooper Kupp caught it, he turned on the Jets, got the Rams into field goal range, and they were able to kick the game-winning field goal. Sam Sloman with the game-winning field goal to win the game for LA. They returned the favor when they lost in the last few seconds because of a game-winning field goal at home. They returned the favor, doing it to the Arizona Cardinals this time as they win 15-13 in a tight one. So back-to-back games, the Rams get a game-winning field goal in this episode, and in the last episode, the Seahawks get a game-winning field goal. This has been a terrific season so far, as the Rams return the favor when they lost in the closing stages. They do the same thing to the Cardinals, but this time they come out on top, winning 15-13 against Arizona. A heartbreaking loss for the Cardinals at home. So here are the stats. Tyler Smith threw for 132 yards and a touchdown pass, but he got sacked 6 times. And I wouldn't say that was costly, but they were able to take the lead, but it was all up to the defense, and they couldn't get a stop. And Chris Smooth threw for 187 yards. He threw an interception. He couldn't get a touchdown pass, but he was able to win the game for his team after the clutchness by Chris Smooth. Here's the running game. J.J. Smith, 12 carries, 108 yards and a touchdown. Andre Williamson, 11 carries, 77 yards and a touchdown. Tyler Smith, 4 carries, 38 yards. And he fumbled once. And Chris Smooth, 2 carries, 22 yards. And he also fumbled. And here's the receiving. DeAndre Hopkins, 2 catches, 76 yards, and that touchdown. We all thought that was the game-winning touchdown, but you saw what happened. Andre Williamson, 5 catches, 65 yards. A.J. Carroll, 4 catches, 59 yards. J.J. Smith, 4 catches, 57 yards. Cooper Kupp, a catch for 56 yards. And Tyler Higbee, a catch for 7 yards. So for the Rams, they will remain the 6th seed in the NFC playoff picture, as they will move to now 8-4 with a win here. And they will head home in week 14 to face off with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Arizona, all questions should be asked at this point. What can they do to break this losing streak? Because this is now their 5th straight loss, as they fall to 3-9, and they will have a chance to regroup in their next game as they head up the MetLife Stadium to face the New York Giants. A heartbreaking loss for the Cardinals as the Rams get the win 15-13. If you enjoyed this game, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And next game, we're going to be in Lambeau as the Packers looking to get themselves to 10-2. They're looking for win number 10 as the Eagles and Packers do get out in Lambeau. Both of those teams are in playoff contention so far on the season.